Christopher. Hey, Christopher. 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 Come on, time to wake up. Christopher, come on. Christopher. Hey. Gising na. Come on. Let's go. That's later. That's later.
Bye, friend.
Bye, thank you. Bye, Christopher. What's going on, guys? I'm going to turn on this AC because this Cali weather is getting kind of hot. Alright, so kind of weird. Man, little side note, my neighborhood's pretty damn good, but I got in trouble for the tow hitch of my truck basically on the sidewalk area. I'm like, oh no, it's fine, I understand, no big deal. And then she was all like, yeah, I have a big truck too, and I don't know, what did I expect? You know, it's not like we wanted to be on the sidewalk. So, why did I share that? I shared that because, you know, rules are rules, and we have to abide by the rules. I grew up where I kind of did whatever I want, and that's not so good. Because I grew up thinking I could do whatever I want, be whatever I want, and nothing's gonna happen. And let's just say I went through some hell, some shit that this wire is bugging me. My bad. I have no choice. I'm charging my phone. Well, actually, I can charge it. There. Is it better? Yeah. So you know, I grew up where, you know, I was the boss, and I became the boss. have my own shop. I became the boss. People and friends called me boss. You know, it's kind of weird at first, but then again, it became kind of like normal now. You know, it's all due respect. I know how it is. You know, I do that to other people as well now too. I call them boss because it's cool, I guess. But we have rules, right? And these rules are meant not to be broken. They can be bent a little bit, but not broken. And why am I saying all this rule stuff, right? Because if you're going to open a business, take it from somebody that's been through hell and back, somebody that's been to court for his business, been through so much stuff for his business. If I was to do it all over again, I like to know what I know now, but I would definitely do everything from the ground up by the book and do my proper feasibility study. Because I went from somebody that was I just like cars. Damn! Then people did work with me, and then it kept growing. And then I just kept doing it. And then obviously I kind of knew of opening a business, but I kind of didn't know the rules and regulations and things like that. And then luckily, you know, I kind of know how to get around things, and I was able to get the permits and certain things like that. But at the end of the day, as much as I know certain things where you don't need certain things, but you know, it's better just to go by the book. It's easier. It's better. Because I ended up having to go by the book only. And if I was to compare me just kind of going with the flow and just kind of, you know, just making money, no, it's better to kind of have a solid foundation, have a CPA, have a lawyer, have all these things, a feasibility study, have working capital, have a exit strategy, there's so much stuff, man. Because you know what? A lot of people go from making money doing whatever they do, and then they tend to, let's say, try to open a business, and you know, money could be good in the beginning, and you get blinded by the money, and don't let that happen to you. I noticed for me, money came easy because I was good at what I did, and then when it came down to it, man, when I started getting more cars and I was hiring, you know, pretty good people, it's just I couldn't keep up to manage the people. So I made a lot of mistakes, you know? And that's why I make these videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy them. Hopefully they kind of get you to the better state of opening a business, in this video at least, than what you were going to do before. Trust me, when you open a business, look into that business, look into the zoning of where you're going to have it, look at the surrounding locations, drive to the location you're about to rent, look at the people around you, make sure you go do your homework. You will be surprised, man. You could have that neighbor that calls you because your tow hitch is a little bit out on the block, right? What if that's your business? What if every time you have a customer park at a certain spot, they call property management or something, and the property management starts to think you're a troublemaker or whatever, and then you end up, I don't know, not getting a lease re-signed because of a neighbor or a fellow tenant that has been there for years, right? So please, if you open a business, make sure that you go by the book. If you don't know what that book is, man, you got Google. You'll be surprised. If you don't know, it's easy. Find the place you want to open the business at and let them know, what do I got to do to have a legitimate location? And that's just physical location, okay? As far as the business practices, the target market, the logistics, the marketing, and all that other stuff that you got to deal with, that's on you though. You got to do your due diligence to find out what you need to do for that part. But I think I gave you guys enough information to go ahead and open your own business properly, legitimately, and by the book, so that you don't need to try to figure shit out on the fly when out of nowhere city officials show up asking for this, or you find out you have to do the right for the bar permit, and man, all this other shit. So thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. And I don't like saying those things, but it does help, I think, because these are my new few videos I'm uploading to get more people to see what I say. And then from there, I can continue doing it. I can continue answering people's questions. I could care less about the money, to be honest. If it happens, cool. But if not, I don't really care. I'm doing this because it's cool and I like to kind of talk and I like to kind of help people. So why not do it at the same time and maybe make some money doing it. So I just arrived at my old house. I just made a quick video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Okay, Christopher.
Okay, so this is a 6-year-old kid trying to follow me. I really want to okay. Oh gosh.
Get this other. Stick.